There is something soothing and admirable about a content creator who moves in silence. Content creators, let me remind you, you are a brand. So as I am going to be having this talk with you for today, in this video, call me Uncle Clantus because I'm holding your hand right now as I'm going to walk you through your journey that you started. When you started your YouTube journey, your TikTok journey, Instagram journey, why? Who was there when you made that decision? Even if you did have people, mostly would be people that care about you, family, friends, or sometimes it's you just never did tell them because you were afraid that they might laugh at you, they might criticize you, or whatever the case might be. Most of us, when we started our YouTube channels, we did not tell anybody. We just started because we were afraid of friends, old classmates, and all this and all of that. And these are one of the things that stopped us from starting a YouTube channel. So now tell me, you are a YouTuber, you pressed that record button, you posted videos, people love the videos, you are growing on YouTube. And of course, it's natural that as you grow on this platform or any other social media platform, you are going to inherit people. But the number one inheritance that you are going to get will be your fellow content creators. People that you would think they are rooting for you, people that you would think they are people that you feel free around them to share whatever it is that you want to share with them, including the successes that you are experiencing. Now, this is the part I'm holding your hand and I'm going to shock you. And some of y'all might not like it. This video, it is not aimed at a specific person or a particular person. This is for all content creators. Do what you will with this information, but I would have spoken my uncle piece. As I said earlier in this video, there is nothing more admirable and also soothing when you watch a content creator moves in silence. Because to me, that content creator is focused. That content creator understands that they are a brand, and they also understand that they are building that personal brand. And also, they are classy and at peace with themselves. And that, for me, is the number one goal. Like, I'm not saying don't talk to people, and I'm not saying that don't have friends. But the most dangerous friends you can ever have is fellow content creators. There's no peace there. There is always something that you are not doing right. And the most part, when you are succeeding, there's this thing that develops in them that they will never share with you. Resentment. Sometimes this resentment manifests into hatred. And the second thing that you are going to inherit, my fellow content creators, is people with dark hearts. And the funniest part about people with dark hearts is they are going to subscribe to your YouTube channel. They are going to follow you on Instagram and TikTok. And they are not there to support you. They don't like you, remember. They are just waiting for that opportune time where when you and your fellow content creator friend break up, oh, it's a field day for those that don't like you, those that feel some type of way about you with negative energy. And I'm saying to you, if you really want to see people for who they really are, go to YouTube channels of former content creator friends and see the comment section. How they're talking bad about the one that is being spoken about. You're going to hear all kinds of things, and you have to ask yourself this one question. How do you know? So for you to make those comments that you made, that means you've been following their journey. You've been there when they win, and that causes you chest pains. You've been there when they fall, and you celebrate. But here's the thing about Beyonce, and many people, I think they are learning from Beyonce. She is the most criticized and talked about human being on earth. She's experienced some false information about her, some misinformation about her, being accused of this and accused of that, and you would think that will break her. Instead, it made her stronger. And you know what she did? She crushed every one of them with success. And the more successful she became, the more chest pains these people experienced. Because why? Beyonce was not giving them the satisfaction of responding to a false accusation about her. The first thing in her head is, I know my truth. I don't know you. Why should I even entertain you? Oh, secondly, I'm a brand. There is no way that I am going to jeopardize my brand by responding to your vitriols and hatred, resentment for somebody that you've never even met before. I would understand maybe she took your boyfriend or something that she did when you were growing up and you kept that grudge, but she doesn't know you, even not from a bar of soap. And she kept it silent. And when she kept it silent, she kept dropping hits after hits after hits. Tyler is the recent one. Every time she breathes, Tyler gets attacked. And guess what she's doing all along? Just like Beyonce, I guess she's learning from her. Silence. She's moving in silence. She doesn't respond to them. Because the moment you respond to them, you have invited them to come and dance on your grave, your proverbial grave. And I'm saying to you, holding your hand again, love your fellow content creators from a distance, because they are your downfall. Most of them, when they start doing things that are toxic, the aim is one and one only. It's number one, to get you cancelled. Not cancelled just by your followers or subscribers, but cancelled by anybody that sees you in a bright light that they would like to associate themselves with. Brands, because you are a content creator and you make most of your money, or you will make most of your money through brand deals, more money than you would make on YouTube with Google AdSense. So the moment your star begins to rise, they will want to dim it. The very people you call friends and their fellow content creators. I have witnessed this so many times, actually not witnessed, observed this for a long time. I've been seeing gossip channels talking about this content creator who used to be best friend with this content creator, and now they're on each other's throats. Now, this is the thing about when your ex creator friend starts blasting you. When they blast you, they're not blasting just you. They are blasting every single thing that you ever worked hard for. The name that you built. The fact that your name is a household name now through your YouTube channel. It's something they resent, because the thing is, you and your creator friend, you are on the same platform. And some of them don't understand, how come you are the one that is succeeding and me stagnant? And then this does build resentment, unfortunately, to a point where they also wait for one small mistake that you are going to make. And that's when all hell breaks loose. And when all hell breaks loose, all the haters that are subscribed to your channel, they will want to come and know, where is her grave at? Where is his grave at? We want to go dance and spit on it. But when you are silent and say nothing and do not respond to that toxicity, it is soothing. It's admirable. It is also very much gravitational, because you know what? People that gravitate to other people is because of their purity, their honesty, and also the way they interact with other people. Brands also want to associate themselves with a person that does not engage themselves in toxic, okay, it's late at night, toxic environment, toxic conversation, toxic one-on-one with other fellow content creators. They don't associate their products or services to such a content creator. You are a brand, and your YouTube channel or your TikTok page or your Instagram is your resume. That is your curriculum vitae, or CV as it's also called. And do not jeopardize that for anybody. Let's also talk about Bonang Mateba. One thing about Bonang Mateba, every time when somebody says something horrible about her, people gravitate towards her. You know why? Because people that never knew about Bonang Mateba, it doesn't matter which part of the world they live in, because she is not just a personal brand in South Africa, she's international. And when you say things about Bonang Mateba on social media is global. People get to go and find out who is Bonang Mateba that everybody is talking about. Now that South Africa is in the spotlight, that spotlight is shining on South Africa, the world is talking about South Africa, and that's negativity reaches the world. People want to know who this person is. And the moment they search or Google your name, and then they come to your page, and then they see all the content that you've been posting, it often backfires on the person that tried to cancel you, because people gravitate towards you more. And then they come and say, my goodness, the way people speak about you, you would think you're the worst human being on earth. But I love your energy. I love your creativity. I love how you laugh. I love your content. And then they subscribe. That was what was happening to Bonang Mateba. Every time somebody said something horrible, she would gain more support. And this support spread out into the world. That's why she attends A-lister events. That is why she gets invited to places that she never thought she would. And you know what she does? She moves in silence. And you know what also she does? She allows her fellow celebrities from a distance, because she understands that what she is doing, it over ebos in some people's stomachs. They don't like it. The very people who call you your friends, they are going to backstab you. They're going to want to cancel you. They want to brandish your name. They are going to work hard. Sometimes it is not because it's intentional. It's that thing inside of them called envy. You know, when you are envious, it makes you do the most unimaginable things. In some instances, some people actually get unalived by their very friends simply because the friend that unalived you could not stand how your star was shining and their own was still dark. Their hearts are dark. That is why you will never rise up and be successful, because goodness does not reward bad. It can never, success can never reward envy. So where do you want to fall when it comes to these two elements? These are two energies: positive, negative, light, darkness. So why do you invite darkness into your heart? Like I said, in the beginning, it's all good and well. Nobody is envying anybody because you are all on par with each other. But at some point in this journey, somebody is going to rise and somebody is going to remain stagnant. Not because they're going to remain stagnant for the rest of their journey as a content creator. They just need to wait a little while longer. We are all not going to be equal in this world. Not even in God's eye. Yes, He loves us all, but we are not all going to be rising at the same time. If you do rise at the same time with your fellow content creator friend, hey, thank goodness. Thank goodness for you. But it's important that you protect your brand. Be like Beyonce, be like Tyler, and be like Bonang Mateba. And I'll also give you another example of how when negativity is thrown at you, instead positive things happen, more blessings happen to you. Remember the KFC couple? I rest my case. Somebody said something horrible on social media, and doors opened like floodgates. Cars, houses, beautiful wedding, international trip, international honeymoon, you name it, all happened because of one hater. One hater. So your biggest hater can be your fellow content creator. Okay, are you feeling my hand? I'm very gentle. My palms are very soft. Uncle Clantis is holding your hand right now, and I am saying to you, love them from a distance. And I'm not saying don't talk to your fellow content creators. But what I'm saying is, Take very few phone numbers when you attend events and you meet your favorite content creator, or they fan you, and then next thing, hey, can I have your number? Don't do it. Don't do it. Make an excuse. Run away. Leave if you have to. Okay? If you want to know the art of like slipping out, let me know. I'm a Cancer. That is what we do best. But importantly, you need to exercise emotional intelligence, especially when you now find yourself being blasted by your fellow content creator friend. Now they are on a mission, and the mission is destruction, and it is your destruction. Is to keep it quiet, be classy, focus on what you started, because you know why you started, and because you are focused on your journey, you are going to finish that line. You know, the finish line, you're going to cross it. While they are busy yappy and their hearts and their chest all painful and trying their level best to try and cancel you, right? Just be careful. You know, attending A-lister events and getting brand deals and all the attention that they also crave does create a resentful heart, unfortunately. It is part of the game. Now, I was talking about Bonang Mateba. Bonang Mateba is a Cancer. We always put emotional intelligence before anything. The moment you start opening your mouth, we already concluded what you are going to say and how you're going to say it. And already we have our shields on. Be like a Cancer, I suppose. Treat everybody suspiciously. Everybody, including me when you meet me. Treat me suspiciously, because you don't know my energy, you don't know my heart. I can tell you right now, I don't care. Period. If you can learn this one lesson, some things are better unsaid. So here are my tips for you. Try your level best to share less, especially things that are personal to you. Do not share your financial details. Don't let everybody know how much you get paid by a brand. By the way, never ever also share your next big move. If you get invited by a brand to Paris, keep quiet, say nothing. Let your creator friend find out when you are already in Paris. Like I said, there have been extreme cases where friends unalive other friends, or they sabotage their friend. If you shared, hey, a brand has invited me to Germany and we are leaving on this particular day, yay, of course it's good news, and you want to share with your fellow content creator friends and also your family and everybody. Why? Because you are going to take an international trip that is also going to pay you. Now, you already have a friend probably who is resenting all these things that are happening to you that are good. They are going to find a way to sabotage it. Either they are going to set up a camera and blast you in the hope that it's not that they are aiming at people or the clout that they are going to get. They are hoping that this video is going to reach the right people that have invited you to Paris or Germany so that they cancel you. And that way you don't get to go. Or they will jeopardize your health so much so that you won't be able to make it to this international trip and also don't get paid. You tell when you are already in Paris. When, hey friend, where are you? Oh, I'm in Paris. Oh, bonjour. That's what I am talking now. You know, I'm at the Eiffel Tower. Well, you can show it with pictures on Instagram so that they can see that you are indeed in Paris. How, friend, why didn't you say anything? Like, oh man, this trip and it was not sure. I was told at the last minute simply because I have a passport. I was able to hop on the flight and now I'm in Paris. You do not have to share all these important information with your content creator friends. The operative word here is content creator, because these are the same opportunities they are working towards. And there you are getting them. They are not. You're getting invited here, you're getting invited there. They are not. You are working with this brand and you're working with that brand, and they are not. How do you think all that makes them feel? That is why some content creators get accused of gatekeeping. Now, we will talk about that, what you should gatekeep and what you should not gatekeep. What you should not gatekeep is information. Share the information about how do you get approached by brands? How do you get invited to these A-lister events? How do you put together your rate card? How do you negotiate contracts and payments? All these things are something that your friend should be asking you, because you got the wisdom and you got the skill clearly. That is why things are happening to you. Also share the prayer or meditation or manifestation, or even your thoughts, the chain of thoughts that you go through, like affirmations that you do every morning, every evening, or whenever you do them. Do you do it like how Muslims do, like during the day they go and pray? Or do you just, I don't know, things are just happening, I don't know how. So share information that is going to empower your content creator friends, so that they also get to see, if they resent you for no reason, that I'm being unfair. My friend here gives me all the tools, advises me correctly, but why am I feeling this way? Don't gatekeep that information. The only information that you should gatekeep is your personal life. Do not expose your weaknesses to your content creator friends. They are going to weaponize it against you the moment the friendship breaks up. Suddenly, they will start telling things, because remember, they know your buttons. And sometimes they even create extra buttons just to spice up things, so that the cancellation, it sticks. So be careful of the people you call your friends in the content creation space. Again, I'm not saying all of them are like that. That is why I'm saying trust them all with suspicion. Trust them all with suspicion. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't know you. I don't know what your capabilities are. And especially when your star is rising, because again, you are going to inherit all kinds of horrendous, horrible energies. And these energies come with real human beings. Some of them, they purport to be your friends. Some of them, they follow you, waiting for that moment when you are going to fall, so that they go and find out where your grave is. And if you are responding, they love it when you respond. It's like a hater. When you delete, they hate comment, they celebrate. They know they've pressed that button. They successfully pressed that button. But when you don't respond, they will keep coming again and again and again until you notice them. Well, I do get them. I always laugh. Like I said in my other video, I love them off and I keep them. I keep them because I want their dark hearts to explode and give up. That's just how I am. Cancer. So what I am saying is, silence brings fortune in the midst of a storm. People will come and rescue you from this storm, especially when they see kindness, they see openness, they also see a smile. If you are a person that smiles, people love that. A smile breaks a frowny face. Try it. Just smile at somebody who is frowning. You will see they will also look at you and smile, because you made them feel good. All right? So move in silence. Do not talk about your big next move, because sabotage, or saboteur as sometimes it's called, it's going to come and rain on your parade. Don't allow it. It comes from the people you trust the most. So at the end of the day, people must be able to see who is mad in the madhouse. Is it you, the patient, or the psychologist or the therapist? And you'll be surprised sometimes that it's going to be the therapist. So if you want to continue to build your brand, protect it, empower it, and adopt emotional intelligence, and also your self-respect. One thing my mother told me was every time when I would be called a coconut, I would be called all kinds of names, and I'll come home And like I said, we always exercise emotional intelligence as cancers. But my mom could see right through me for some reason. And she'd be like, you're not yourself exactly. I can see you're trying to be strong. What's happening? And then I'll say, oh, somebody said this about me, or somebody called me this today. I went to an all-boys school, by the way, high school. And you can imagine an all-boys high school, yeah, challenging, but also fun at the same time. And she would say, hey, listen, when you came to this world, people were talking. They will continue talking. And when you leave this earth, they will still be talking. So are you going to keep responding to all of them? You're wasting your energy. All that you have to do is keep it moving. But she was telling a person who's like, say whatever you want. I would take what you call me and use it as a badge of honor. I mean, in some other channels, I call myself a first generation coconut. Just so those that hear how I speak, recently people think I am an immigrant because of a certain accent that I have. They don't know me. They don't know my story. They don't know how I ended up having the accent that I have. Do you think I care? Of course not. At the end of the day, I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my own journey in life. So for me to be worrying and responding to people, I know my truth. My truth matters to me, and I don't care whether you believe it or you don't believe it. All I care is you can go to the depth and the deepest part of hell and dump yourself there. That is just me. I also want you to understand something if you do not know this. Giving is the greatest energy that bounces back 10 times fold. If you give information, if you share your success strategies and your things that you do to get yourself where you at as a content creator, and you also want to see your fellow content creators succeeding like you, all of that stuff comes back to you 10 times fold. The blessings will just keep flooding in and flooding in and flooding in. Why? Because you are emitting the biggest energy, that is the gift of giving. Yeah, the gift of giving, it is what blesses people. Look at the people that are blessed. They give. They're not stingy. They give. So as a creator, give information, impart that information in a video, or when you are sitting in an event with your fellow content creators, and then you get asked, so how do you do it? Don't shrug off and say, ish, I don't know. No, you know. Tell them that I am classy. That's the first thing. Number two, I am a brand. We're holding hands, right? Number three, I'm going places. This is just the scratch of the surface. And this is how I do it. At 5 a.m. in the morning, I meditate, or I pray, or I do affirmations. At 3 in the afternoon, I journal. I talk about all my hopes and dreams. At 9 in the evening, I lay in bed, I close my eyes, and I go silent. I kill everything in my brain into silence. Because as the Bible would say, be still, and you will know I'm God. Yeah. There's a power in that sentence in the Bible. Because while you are in silence, God can show you things, show you your path, cleanse your heart, purify you. So it's important that you do not find yourself that content creator that envies other creators that are doing better than you. Instead, be supportive at a distance, because you are a content creator yourself and you are loving all the other content creators from a distance. Yes, at events, we can meet up, talk, have conversation, be good. But when it comes to friendship, because there is nothing hurts more than anything, including somebody that you love, than a friend hurting you. It's painful. Ask me, I know about it. I'm not cancer, and I'm still recovering from broken friendships of 25 years ago when I was 20. Yeah, it's not easy. It is not easy. So you need to protect your peace, you need to protect your brand, you need to protect your power, and also you need to protect your shining star. Let it shine even brighter. So at the end of the day, after you have imparted and shared your roadmap to success as a creator, beyond that, it's no longer your business. It's no longer in your control. It is up to that creator, what they do with the information that you have imparted to them, how they implement it. And if they are struggling to implement, encourage them. Be they cheerleader from a distance. Let your phone be open for a call. Hey, I'm struggling with XYZ. Can you please assist me? Do it. Because when you do that, you are also calming the envy. You are also brightening the dark heart that potentially could grow out of that creator that called you. Don't ignore, don't blue tick. Get back if you did see a message, you blue ticked it before you go to bed. Again, just like the Bible say, never go to bed while you are. There we go. This to me does not only mean anger. It also means the things that you were supposed to have achieved today, including missed calls, blue ticks that you blue ticked the person you were in a meeting and you're able to explain, hey, listen, I was in a meeting. That is why I wanted to read first and then respond to you later. I apologize. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't blue tick a person, because when you blue tick a person, whoo, that is why my phone, I only get a WhatsApp message probably once in 4 or 5 months, because I curated my phone in such a way that I'm not good with the phone. I'm not good when my phone rings. I can't answer it. I'm traumatized by phones. I'm traumatized by WhatsApp. Oh, goodness gracious, never send me a Facebook message. That triggers me. So what did I do? I switched off all of those things that trigger me one way or the other, because I want my peace. I told y'all, we are more about emotional intelligence. We don't just throw ourselves in the lion's den just because the lion roared at us. We don't do that. We protect our peace. We protect our power. So do the same thing as a content creator. I know, I'm sorry if you think I'm making this about me. I'm just giving you metaphoric examples. And I want to close this video still holding your hand. Uncle Clantus is holding your hand, and I hope this is going to be healing to you. If it's going to make you mad, good. At least now you can go to bed and re-strategize how you are going to approach your journey. Because sometimes you forget about it and you focus on the toxicity about your name. Don't do it. Read The Art of War. I'm just going to leave it there. Read The Art of War. I mean, you can even get ChatGPT to read it out for you. Or you can get Gemini, AI Gemini, to actually read it out for you. These days, my phone, it kind of like upgraded the version or something like that. When it came back with Gemini AI. Literally, I have to say, if I want my phone to restart, I have to speak to it, restart. And then it tells me about the, what do you call those, something control, option controls, and then phone off, and then, or phone restarting, and poof, the phone restarts. All right? So the point I'm making here is protect your brand, protect your peace, and you will see, you will succeed. Move in silence. Keep it here. However, do have those friends that are content creators that you speak with once in a blue moon. Those that you have established a real foundation of friendship with. I do have them. I think there are 4 of them on YouTube. And we love each other. I mean, we love each other. We talk to each other. We advise each other. Some, because I'm Cancer, for some reason people, they dump tears on me and I don't mind. And some tell me their secrets, and well, the secrets that I have, when I go down that grave, it's gonna ask me, child, what is this? Do we take it to hell or heaven here? You know, that's my nature. So I have those. real good people. You must remember, I'm also intuitive. I can tell when you're faking it. I can tell when you have bad energy. And every time when I am with these content creators, it is all blissful for me. I trust them. I feel safe around them. I feel like these are the people, my MVPs, as much as I am their MVP. And that's the type of friendship you should have. But for now, fellow content creators, don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody. You are a brand. So protect it jealously. All right. Anyways, if you think that the holding of hand therapy you've had with me was valuable and it helped one way or the other, and if it made you feel otherwise, good. I hope you would reflect. I hope you are going to change. And I hope that you would run your own race and also know that your faith is the only tool that you have to get you to the finish line. Not somebody else's race, not you comparing yourself with anybody, because that is going to steal your joy and also going to jeopardize your faith in God. You're going to start doubting God. So stop comparing yourself and stop investing too much in other content creators. Invest in your journey. Invest in your brand. And I am telling you, when you do that, it's going to emit that energy. And suddenly you see your own brand starting to rise and become a household name. Don't destroy it by setting up a camera and start talking bad about another content creator. Brands are watching. Your future customers and clients are watching. If you ever decide to go back to a 9 to 5, or you are looking for a 9 to 5, don't let that video be the one that is going to conclude you as toxic. And therefore, that toxic, they cannot bring it into the company boardroom or in the office. Be careful with the footprint that you are leaving on the internet, because it never forgets, ever. So be careful what you do. Your channel is your CV, your resume, curriculum vitae, whatever you want to call it. It is what will take you to places. Because when a brand comes to you, they silently watch the type of a person you are. Are you a fit for their brand? Then when you're not getting brands and you're asking yourself, but why me? Well, I'm holding your hand. I hope you understand why. Now it's time to change. And the first change, even if you feel like you were undone or done with or hurt or something that you feel about another fellow content creator that you were friends with, there's nothing that is going to take anything away from you if you set up your camera once again and make an apology. You know, people are suckers for second chances. So you will get a second chance. People, I think there's a saying in English as well, that the greatest man is one that changes their mind. So if you change your mind and say, I think I made a mistake with that thing, let me apologize. All the unnecessary attention your former friend got was unnecessary. Trust me, people are forgiving, especially those that have pure hearts. The ones that are not going to be happy with you and cancel you are the ones that hate your ex-friend, the ones that were dancing in your comment section for their demise and their fall, hopefully, or hoping that their brand gets destroyed. Disappoint them. Don't be part of them. And you would open yourself an entire new world of positivity and blessings in your life. Guys, I think I've spoken too much on this one. Please, it is now, where's my phone? It's probably 3 in the morning by now. And I needed to burp this out of my chest. And if you are hating me, I love you. I love you guys. You have no idea, because you entertain me. You really do. And that, guys, please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Yeah, share this video as far as you can. Hopefully it gets to other creators so that they get to understand the impact of their loud mouths. Walk in silence. Shh. Be still, and you will know God. Okay, goodbye.